Greetings everybody from Goshen, Indiana. I've got myself all hooked up to this unit. It is a 42 foot fifth wheel. It is going to Simi Valley, California. Never heard of it, so that'll be a new one for me. It's colder than ridiculous up here. When I got into town last night, it was 6 degrees, and I'm like, yeah, I ain't hooking to this unit at night. And so this morning, it's 11 degrees, so much more warmer. Anyhow, I can't feel my toes. Cute little unit. I have not been inside it yet because this is I'm still here at the yard. And there's just drivers in and out, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to mess with going into the unit. I haven't locked it up yet, so I might still look at it later because I would like to see inside it. It was I was originally dispatched on I originally picked a load going to Mesa, Arizona, and I was heading up from Panama City so that I could pick it up, and I'd gotten dispatched on it. And about 4 hours later, my traffic manager calls me and she says, we just got a call from the manufacturer. They're putting that unit on hold because they said it's not ready yet. She says, here's what else I've got. And she named off a few other things, and I ended up picking this one. But I said, oh, she goes, it's a hot load. And I went, oh, well, if that's the case, I said, I don't think I can take it because I'm going to be having to do a 34-hour reset. She goes, well, the reset doesn't matter. It's just it has to be picked up right away. And I'm like, oh, well, now that I can do. Which leads me to my other point. I need to do a 34-hour reset. So I'm going to drive somewhere here in Goshen so that I can go ahead and set. I've got to set the night. And then I'll be ready to go, but I've got to find somewhere where there's amenities. We must have amenities. So I've done enough rattling on. Let me flip the camera around so you can see the unit better. It came in the mail. I have the plastic copy of my CDL now, and I just submitted the new picture via my DMA app to update it because my paper copy permit was expiring like the 9th of next month, I guess. Anyway, and I'm like, I could have sworn they said it was good for X amount of years. So, sure enough, I was looking at the expiration date on the license, and it expires in like the year 29. So I'm good for a little bit. But I'm happy. Got it. Alright, I found myself a place to park. Temporarily. I don't want to stay here all day. But I am at the... what do they call it? The Amish Walmart in Goshen. I've got to run in and get a couple of things for the fur babies. And then there's a little convenience store I parked at last night. It's just down the street. I am going to park there because handier bathrooms, coffee, that kind of thing. And I'll grab a few edible items while I'm at the W store so that I don't want to have to, like, what am I trying to say? I want stuff in the truck and I don't want to really have to drive around. And the place that I want to park, it's a convenience store. And you know, convenience stores, they're convenient, but as far as for eating and stuff like that, not so much. So I don't know. I'm guessing the kiddos would like a rotisserie chicken or something. I'm just saying. They're funny. They hate this cold. I sent them out to go potty, and their feet, they're like, I'm like, hold on, guys, as soon as I get out of here. Just give me a little bit more time. All right. I probably don't have a lot more to say for a bit, so I'm going to sign off for now. I'm going to suit up and go in there. It's 17 degrees now. It's warmed up 6 degrees, I think, since the last time I talked to you guys. It's crazy. Welcome to winter. Alrighty. So I found a place to park where I can be protected from the wind because of a fence. And I've got the front of the truck aimed toward the sun. So I've been able to shut the truck off. It's a little cold in the back seat, but in the front, everybody's toasty. Check it out. The sun just about isn't efficient anymore to keep the truck warm, so I am going to start it back up. But it was nice to be able to sit without it running for a while. Very nice, very quiet. The one thing I don't like about the truck, and I've got to do something about it, when we took the back seat out, all I can say is cold air is here, and so I put this blanket up for a little bit of insulation, but I wouldn't mind doing something a little different because it's cold. You just feel it. It's like emanating. But the blanket helps. So does idling the truck. Greetings from somewhere west of Oklahoma City. Had to stop and do a little bit of emergency roadside repair. This is the door for the propane tanks. These latches don't. The law, there's not to be a lock on them. And they don't stay closed, so I've put a little bit of tape on both sides. And of course I had trouble with that door first off, so I put tape on it because when I first left, I couldn't get it to lock. But now now with the weather warming up, it did let me lock it. So hopefully I won't have any more trouble out of that. But yeah, just driving down the road, minding my own business, and then I look in my mirror, and that door was flapping open. So had to stop and get it taken care of. Alrighty, folks, from Simi Valley, California, another successful delivery. I gotta tell you, this is definitely where backing skills are needed, because as you can see from the lot, it's not exactly organized as far as parking goes, and there's stuff everywhere. And the dealership's actually across the road, so the RVs, the motorhomes, get delivered over there, but the fifth wheels and stuff get delivered across the street at the U-Haul dealership. Well, I had to kind of figure out how to get in here and get backed into the spot, because as you will see, there's stuff everywhere. And they said, yeah, park it in the back. I'm like, okay. So I pulled in, and as you can see from the way from the lot, there's no way to get turned around. There's no way to get the vehicle situated. They've got, I guess, employee parking there. So I literally had to back out that direction there, then take a left and leave back out of the lot, go down the street, turn around, and when I come back in, I came back in that driveway there, pulled back out that way, and then backed in to where you see here. So I said it before, I'll say it again. You might want to have some backing skills for some of these places, but it's delivered. I'm happy. The kiddos got to walk. It's a very nice bricked and fenced lot, so I just kind of let them run a little. But happy to be, I love being under a load, but I'm happy to be empty. So I'm going to go across the street and get my paperwork, and then we out of here. All right, everybody, I've got my paperwork. I'm out of there, submitted my pictures, so that's all done. I had to wait. They took my paperwork, $40 wash fee, by the way. I gave them the money. They took my paperwork. I walked across the street. They checked in the unit. I just sat in my office and I waited. So we're done. I am now on my way to the beach, and it's a 41-minute drive, and according to the guy that I just delivered with, he says there's a little restaurant there that was in the movie Point Break with Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves. And I'm like, oh, I'll have to watch that movie again. I remember the movie. I don't remember the restaurant. I don't remember the scene. But anyway, I'm heading that way. I'm not crazy about going into a restaurant and eating yet. It's still too people-y and it's still too virus-y out there. But I'm going to get me a picture while I'm there of the beach. I'll update you when I get there. well worth the trip. Now that was the perfect way to end this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching, and just remember, it's all about the perspective.